your name really Lisa Ann Al-Gaib? Lisa Ann Al-Gaib. Oh, man. Why is that funny? I don't know. I don't know. Lord, I don't know what to do. All I do is sit and cry. Oh, Lord. That last gone day, she said goodbye. There's nobody sugar daddy now. She do you? She do me? I don't know shit about Hank Williams. That's Mason Ramsey's song, as far as I'm concerned.
Lord, I don't know what to do.
Oh, man. Maybe you guys were right. Maybe 2018 was sick.
All I do is say,
No, I forgot what he does with his neck, man. Oh, man, with his neck like dips into his chest and then pops out when he yodels.
oh, Lord, that last long day she said goodbye. Well,
Let's root up sugar daddy now.
she do me, she do you, she got the kind of love
Man.
I'd love to hear when
Yeah.
you got the sweet
Daddy.
Such a beautiful dream.
It's crazy he's in Walmart, man. He's right in front of a sign that says spill cleanup station with a pressed and starched white shirt tucked into like child's small jeans with cowboy boots on and the biggest fucking belt I've ever seen. Yodeling next to the spill cleanup station in Walmart with a bow tie on. That's crazy.
I had to like it all over.
This is AI, man. The way his head and neck and shoulders are not moving like a human being's head and neck move, okay? Right in here.
Such a beautiful dream.
Like the next line.
I had to like it
That's
all
not real, man. That's the AI glitched out. Something wasn't right about that. Am I right? Wait.
dream. I had to like it all over.
That's not right, man. Something's not right about that. He's just shrugging? No, man. Something. Stop. I don't want to get content ID matched. I think he's real. I think he was just moving in ways I've never seen before. Look, top comment. Let's be honest. Times were better when this was popular. That's a correlation, causation, confusion. I honestly don't think that Mason Ramsey had anything to do with that. Appeal to nostalgia. Me distracting the Area 51 guards so the homies can sneak in. This song hits different during quarantine. Yes, man. So true. Let's go Area 51. If we Naruto run, we can dodge all of their bullets. And someday she said goodbye. I can't read that username. She's nobody sugar daddy now. She do me, she do you. You got the kind of love. Are you backing in the indie rock twerk off? Modest Mouse or Built to Spill? It's Built to Spill by a mile. I'm a Modest Mouse fan, don't get me wrong, but it's got to be Built to Spill for me. People don't want this take, but the older Modest Mouse gets, the closer on stage they look to that famous Portland show. Where they got all the dudes with the trumpets and then they busted down, you know, hum. You know the one I'm talking about? Please don't remind me. You don't know that one? You gotta see it. You gotta see it, okay? When Librarian will put context on that and you'll be like, okay, I get it. Don't lie, it's not $1 trillion. It's not Mario Kart 9, people, okay? Let's be serious people here. This is a tutorial that will introduce you to the game. I would like to play with hints, yes. I would like you to teach me something about the game. This is a regular battle. This is a camp. I have a regular battle. I have a camp, regular battle camp. I have a regular battle. I have a pine camp regular battle. Camp battle, pine camp battle. I can't finish it. Like it requires too much processing power. But you guys aren't messing with pen pineapple apple pen anymore. That and what does the fox say? Summer of like 2013. Oh man, take me back. In the name of love, like Robert says. That must be a reference to something. I don't know what it is though. Did you see Justin on Big Howell Dottie's stream when they watched the show that I'd never seen before in my life? It was Howie Mandel's flash mob show where a woman was trying to break the news to her coworker that she had a crush on him.
Where are you?
Hi, Carrie. It's Natalie. I'm up here.
Oh my God.
Right here.
I did the thing where they called you an idiot and a liar.
I was part of this.
I've got a feeling, and I just can't keep it inside any longer.
Oh God.
Wow.
Oh, this lady from work. I recognize you now.
Oh. Sort of like getting kidnapped in a way, sort of, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, this should.
this feels sort of like getting kidnapped.
I'm like in shock right now, but yes, this is a lot of fun.
Well, this is all for you.
I see that.
Oh God.
What the hell is going on?
I did this for you. I did this for you.
And we have become.
This is all for you,
Did
Damien.
you say 1 year?
I think that we're a great teaching team.
They've been teaching.
Yeah,
for 1 year?
I think he started teaching a year ago.
And I brought you here tonight to tell you that I've started to develop feelings for you.
Oh my God!
So.
My
You gotta commit to the
honest
romance.
Feeling is I don't know. Right now, I have feelings for you as a friend, and that's the honest feeling, and I don't want to mislead you in any other way. You're a very special person in my life. I don't know how far I see this friendship going into anything further.
You cannot platonically come on my cruise.
To anything further.
And if I'm not the right guy for you, there's going to be somebody out there that
Well,
will be very lucky one day.
maybe he'll also get a flash mob.
Unfortunately, this show will not be around at that time.
Yeah, well,
I really thought that
Oh God.
it was more likely to be a yes.
Really? Wait, you thought it would be more likely to be a yes?
Obviously, I knew that I was
You?
risk.
Really?
I did really good on the. I did the point really good. I did
I
the
didn't
point
do all this
perfect.
to get a no.
It didn't go the way that I wanted.
Howie should be executed. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think maybe. I think they should. I think
that's fair.
everyone involved in this show should probably be condemned to death. Yes.
And the way that she did it was by doing a flash mob where a bunch of people sang ooga chukka, hooked on a feeling. And then he was like, his eyes were popping out of his head, and then he had to tell her that he just sees her as a friend. Pretty high quality entertainment. Every time I think that like the world has not changed that much since like 2009, watching a 2009 television show really disabuses you of that notion. And they're co-workers, man, that's rough. I was at Howie's White Elephant game show that failed and people started fighting at the end of the show. I think like, so I watched the Howie Mandel like half cartoon show when I was 5 to 8 years old, and I was kind of into it. But everything that Howie Mandel has done since then, I'm not messing with. Except for that one time, didn't he post a picture of someone's undercarriage on Instagram? And then he was like, like it wasn't his, it was just like a random person's blank and balls. And then he had to be like, sorry, I thought that was in a DM to somebody. I was trying to make them laugh or something. It was a prolapse. That's right. Like, it wasn't like he was trying to send like a nude photo to somebody and click the wrong box. Like, he was trying to send something funny to his friend and accidentally blasted like a bunch of people who have been watching the X Factor for 10 years. That's pretty good. Sorry. Thank you to Red Boon for the sponsorship, by the way. In a rare moment of calm, I was resting in the shade of a magnificent tree when I spied a beehive. It was hanging from a branch not 3 meters from the ground, Winnie the Pooh type dilemma coming up. Memories of simple pleasures and the taste of honey consumed me, but then I remembered, a beehive is also a bee home. I'll enjoy some honey, man. Now this has the buzz of a good story. The sting of curiosity is really getting to me. I'll grab the hive and... No, I have to crush the hive with my foot, man. Because if I grab it and run away, the bees are going to chase me. That's... What, does heart and down arrow mean... Is that bad? The hive crunched under my foot. I saw that desperately yearned after honeycomb, but there were many more bees around me. I'm going to nab the honeycomb and run, man. Did you hear about the guy who went to North Sentinel Island and left him some coconuts and a Diet Coke? I think that's chill. I think that's a bad man. Because I don't think it's really fair to give one Diet Coke, but no way for them to possibly recreate the recipe. Like, I don't think it's very realistic that after having a sip of Diet Coke, the people of North Sentinel Island could possibly recreate the recipe. I don't even know what Diet Coke is made of, and I've probably had, like, 1,500 in my life. Well, don't get me wrong, I respect that he gave them Diet Coke instead of Coke Zero, because that was, like, it gave them room to grow. Like, if he gave them a Coke Zero, and then they got, like, if that convinced them to go to the mainland, or, like, not on the island, because I don't even know what the mainland of North Sentinel Island is. Maybe it's India. I was going to say maybe the Maldives, but I think the Maldives, that's also an island, so it's not really the mainland. But either way, they would be like, wow, silver can Coke Zero, I got to give it a try. And then they would be like, what? This tastes like 2% worse than the black can. So I appreciate that he gave them, like, just the mid-diet cola beverage, but still... Diet and Zero are the same thing. You got to be careful talking like that, because I actually agree with you, but every time I say it, I get in trouble. People go, I could 100% tell. If you blindfolded me and gave me 1,000 tests that are Coke Zero or Diet Coke, I'd get it right 100% of the time. I'm telling you, I don't think I could get it right more than 50% of the time. At least I don't think I could escape the margin of error. Remember when that PMS medication named Yaz was killing people in Canada? I'm going to be honest with you, I missed that news story. The only one that's in that vein that I'm familiar with is when they came out with baked Lays and the original formula was making people shit themselves due to the Olestra. I don't remember the Yaz though. That's awesome. I don't think it's awesome at all. It sounds really bad. Especially the death part, but like the anal leakage is like, that's bad enough. It's still something you don't want to have happen. Remember the Sun Chips bags that caused hearing damage? Now that's fucking funny. That, I know that was only like a year, but that was like the year that I came back from Korea and lived with my parents, and my parents bought Sun Chips all the time. I legit lived the meme of like sneaking into the kitchen at like 1 in the morning, and then you grab the bag and it's like... If you weren't like alive or of like Sun Chips eating age or whatever back then, this is really bad. They were insanely loud. They were unbelievably loud. Why were they noisy? They wanted to have a biodegradable bag, and I guess like the best solution that they could find was it just happened to be loud. It was unbelievably loud. I wonder if is there like a... One second. Firefox 2012 Sun Chips bag. This is what YouTube's all about. If you ever watch something the YouTube algorithm recommends you, you gave your brain to Google. Big mistake. What you should only watch a YouTube video by searching for something in the Firefox URL bar, like 2012 Sun Chips bag loud video. Super noisy Sun Chips from NBC4 Columbus 14 years ago. How about this? 23 seconds. The new Sun Chips bag is very noisy. Here it comes. He's grabbing the chips. World's first compostable chip package. Here he goes. Can I tell you? Here is the action that he's taking. That's the action that he's doing. He's not going like, he's going like that.
The chips are very good. They're very loud.
That obnoxious little boy made me realize as a journalist, I need to dig deeper into the story.
Like, you can't even hear her talking when she's taking the chips out, man.
So we took a sound level meter to test how loud the bag really is. My voice, the bag of chips.
Okay, so for those of you who can't see, which is everybody, the bag of chips being crinkled is 104 decibels. I think it's like as loud as a rock concert.
You plan on eating Sun Chips out of the bag. Don't try having a conversation.
Frito-Lay, the maker of Sun Chips, says the new bag sounds a little different. That's because it's made of plant-based material, and they have different sound properties than the material used to create our old bags.
For those of you who can't see, he's pointing the sound meter at a bush and it's registering 0 decibels. Basically saying, Frito-Lay, I'm not buying your bullshit. Plants aren't loud. Come up with a better excuse.
They say because the new bags are made from plants, they should break down in about 14 weeks when placed in a hot, active compost pile.
Not worth it,
the
man.
new Sun Chip bag is all the
It's a YouTube search that says new Sun Chips bag in microwave.
buzz on YouTube, and people like the new green movement, but
Oh, go green, drive Prius, do compost. Okay, fine, I don't care about that. But Sun Chips, do you think you could have made the bag any louder?
Owned. I'm in a get over it mood for the Sun Chips. I just think like the bag was too loud. I'm not trying to relitigate this like ancient history, but like the bag was loud as fuck. It's good that it was like biodegradable or something. 14 weeks kind of seems like rookie numbers though. That's like a quarter, man. What challenge are you doing? I'll say what I've been on for like 12 days. If you lose a life, you can never get it back. You can put them in a bowl, but all you bowl users are going like, that solves the problem. It doesn't solve the problem. Because what about when you put as much as you can eat in the bowl, but then you finish what you put in the bowl, and you're like, I could really go for some more Sun Chips. Guess what, bitch? You're right back to the fucking bag. And your smug sense of self-righteousness now out the window because you got bested by your own appetite. And you're absolutely right, it's fucking gonna happen because it always happens, man. If anything, we kind of want like extra triggers on the flamethrower now. I'm a Beatles head, man. It's still crazy to me. Please tell me I got baited, okay? Because I read online, where people do not lie, that they're releasing 4 Beatles movies at the same time. Like, or within, like, months of each other in the theaters. Is that true? So they cast the 4 Beatles. I thought they were just gonna do, like, a Beatles biopic, which is, like, one thing. They're gonna do 4 individual biopics. Now, I don't mean to be rude, okay? Who the hell is going to see the Ringo biopic? John, I can see. Paul, I can see. I'm not insulting Ringo Starr. George, interesting life. I can see it, man. But who's going to see the Ringo one? This is the most active my chat has ever been, man. Paul or John first? Well, I feel like I'm a Paul head. But I feel like the John one has the potential to be better for cinema. Simply because of the noteworthy events surrounding his life and his death. I mean, I watched Get Back, or at least, I mean, it's like 100 hours long, so I watched like, I don't know, 2/3 of Get Back. Everybody in the comments was like, man, Paul was like kind of a dickhead, huh? Why is he so mean to everybody? I was like, did you see the state that the other 3 motherfuckers were in? All they do is go to the studio at like 1 p.m., noodle around on the guitar and smoke cigarettes for like 2 hours and then go, I can't take this anymore, and go home. Somebody had to be like going, hey, Ringo, are you coming today? George, are you coming today? We're supposed to be recording for this album. Hey, John, you think you could visit us today? Would you do us the service of showing up? And his eyes are red as fuck the whole time. Which is hilarious, because the dude was writing some amazing shit during that period. It was enjoyable for a while. There's lots of great moments, like lots of interesting moments if you're a Beatles head. George eventually just having enough with being ignored and saying like, hey guys, I'm never gonna come back. You probably won't miss me too much. And then they had to go to his house and like, beg him to rejoin the band. And he was like, okay. But only if I can write like the best song, the most successful song of our entire band's career. And they're like, okay, fine. Do. It was a based move. He said, if Paul don't want me, nobody want me. Okay, you know what, Nubby? You know what? /mark. It's just too many Beatles movies, I think. Let me see what's going on in here. Discord notification. Germa's live. All right, let me see if my wife is ready to stream. You know what's crazy is that like if the sun exploded, we wouldn't even know for 8 minutes, right? So we might be living in like the last 8 minutes of human history. That's wild to think about. Every minute is a gift. That's why they call it the present. Remember that. Carry that energy into this weekend. There's a new guy. Got a new bitch. Now you're Jennifer Aniston. I'm not Kanye posting. I'm referencing a song from before we knew all the shit about Kanye, or before he went off the deep end. There's a slight difference, okay? I'm not gonna quote his newest song, because I haven't listened to it, but I saw on Reddit that the track list is like 11 songs, and every single one of the names of the songs is the worst thing I've ever read in my entire life. It's insanely bad. It's so bad that it looks like it's out of a Mad TV sketch. Free Diddy featuring Dave Blunts it's an insane title. And that's like the least offensive one on the track list, which is fucking crazy. I think it's track 1, man. Track 1, Free Diddy featuring Dave Blunts. Okay. Am I silly? We have to enchant. We have to stop typing the names. We have to random enchant the Athanor, and then all the potions it spits out will be gold enchanted. Yeah, I was thinking about gay Bob Dylan today. You know, I would not feel so all alone. Everybody must get. They'll bone you when you're trying to drive your car. They'll bone you when you're sitting at the bar. They'll bone you when you won't give up your seat. They'll bone you and then they'll shoot some skeet. But I would not feel so all alone. Everybody must get boned. That's true, gay Nick Drake. Saw it written and I saw it gay. Pink balls are on my face. All of you suck my balls. Pink dicks, gonna suck them all. It's a pink dick, pink tips. Pink, 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 pink. Pink tips. Take a look, you may see them on the ground. There's a pair of guys that I'm going down. Something like that. This would have saved him, probably. Just got circumcised in Mozambique and got a nipple piercing too. There's many kinds of fucking freaks that want to suck my teats in Mozambique, and maybe them and you would like to meet.